All right, here we are for match number 1. I'm going to keep this hand here. Got a nice 1, 2, 3 curve. Unfortunately, our Storm Tamer doesn't get to take advantage of the counter from the Vine Shaper Mystic, but still be able to get in the air with this guy, get in with the air with this as a 3-2, and leave back a 2-4. So at least we get to... Oh, we got a Merfolk player on the other side of the table as well. Shaper Apprentice, just fine by me. Gonna drop a Forest, crack in with the Storm Tamer, play our own Apprentice, pass it up. It'd be nice if we can get Mystic to die with a Verdant Rebirth. Alright, well, coming on in. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play that. Play the Mystic. Counter, counter. And I think I'll leave the Storm Tamer back to block the 2-1. I don't really need to trade 1 damage for 2 damage here. We getting one with the Winded? To the skies, baby. Alright. New plan, we are going to unfortunately try and double block the 4-4. So I'll take 6 here. Oh, even newer plan. We'll just interdict this. And attack for 3 in the air. This has been a series of like tempo swings with Water Trap Weaver, us playing Mystic, them playing One with the Wind, us playing Pious Interdiction. Well, I will block. Yeah, I will block. Even if this is River Herald's Boon. Interesting, you have a Raid trigger, drawing a card here. Depthsing your... Sure, that's fine, and then we're Water Trap Weavering again. Yeah. I have no problem with how all that's turning out. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, that they were happy to trade Shaper for Storm Tamer. But maybe they have another one with the Wind. They have an Air Elemental. Oh, goodness. All right. That's a good draw. Yeah, that's a very good draw. So... Alright, we're going to go Aerosaur. We're going to leap the Ceratops. And I'll attack. So I will set up the double block and have Verdant Rebirth in the wings. No pun intended. The pun was intended. Other than this Shorekeeper, our opponent's deck seems quite strong. Let's see what they've got here. Storm Sculptor. They're going to rebuy the Water Trap Weaver, I guess. Yep. Throw down the Ceratops. I assume when they play Weaver, they're going to tap down a flyer. So I don't feel the need to hold up the Rebirth here. Now they may tap down a Ceratops, but if they tap down a flyer and crack in with for 7 here, oh, Sleek Schooner, interesting. And now Weaver. Tapping down the Aerosaur, I would assume. Oh, now that's surprising to me. And we're just taking 3. Okay. Go ahead and attack in with the Ceratops. I assume we're crewing schooner. Yep. Baby come back. And replay. Deep Root Warrior, totally fine. Still just attacking with Storm Sculptor would be my guess, yeah. And now we're just gonna swing with the team here, I think. So let's just make sure that this is all kosher. They have 4 blockers. And they block a 4/4, a 4/4. Yeah, I think we do this, and we just get them here. I don't think I'm miscounting the math here. I guess they could block the 2/4 with their 4/4. And then are we just dead? Did I just screw this up? Like I always screw things up? I think I did. It's amazing to me how terrible I am at this game. Yeah, I'm dead. Why would I... Okay, please block like that, please. Please say okay. Oh God, thank God. That would have been disastrous. They just blocked Air Elemental to this. Oh wait. Oh no, they can't do that because then... Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm dumb. Oh, they have to block one of the 2 flyers with Air Elemental or else they're dead. Okay. Not as terrible as I thought, but I also did not think that through. Oh my goodness. Spike-tailed Ceratops for the win, huh? Alright. Crushing Canopy for sure coming in against them. Maybe we just cut a dive down. Yeah, I think I like keeping the rest as it is. That Verdant Rebirth, man. Nice little twofer. Nice little twofer. Alright, I'll keep this. It's pretty lucky that we had that Plains that game. Alright, we'll play the Kumina Speaker. Make sure to play an island next turn, so it's a 2/2. And attack in. I wonder if they don't block here. No, they don't. Merfolk Branchwalker, revealing Shaper Apprentice. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, and they bin it. So what does that tell us? They want lands. So their hand is probably pretty stacked. Yeah, I'm going to play Mystic, but I'm not going to attack. There's really no reason for me to. Like, in theory, like, I don't really want to trade my 3-3 for their 3-2, as I have a 2-4 that blocks it just fine. I mean, is this just the same art? Who's this guy? That's Johan. Is this also Johan? No. It's just like, looks like they're in the same spot, right? They're both hanging out in the same part of the woods. The same power that drives the river. Get out of here. Well, it looks like I might have been right about them needing lands. That's why they binned the Shaper Apprentice. They going for the attack here? No attack and no plays. Okay, I'll play my own Apprentice and pass. Oh, they did play a land, though. Interesting. You have a 4th land, but no play. You have a Depths of Desire here? But, like, what do you want to bounce? Run aground? Depths the Speaker. Yeah, that's fine. The difference between that being a 2-2 and a 3-3 right now is not that big. It's surprising to me that they didn't want Shaper Apprentice. 1 with the wind on the 5-4. Alright. Crushing Canopy, please. Oh, that's not bad, actually. Attack with both. Play Weaver. Keep the 5-4 tapped. Play the Speaker. They haven't missed a land drop. Why would you not want Shaper Apprentice? Yeah, I'll double block. I mean, actually, no. I'm not going to double block. I'm just going to take 2. This is Air Elemental. Oh, Big Daddy tops. Okay. I'll attack for 2. Looks like they might have been just fine to trade, weirdly. I would also take the 3-4 Reach. I would also take Pious Interdiction. I would take a Thematic Compass to be able to just own it in that respect. So we have some outs, but not for much longer. Alright, well, what's going on here? Just shove the team in front of the 2-2. Sure. That's a 2 for 2. So they did have that, so if we had double blocked. Oh, they put the counter on the Branch Walker. I see. Okay, okay. Oh, great. Now, does this untap? The beginning round step, if you control 7 or more lands, transform Thematic Compass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. So now, let's attack with both. Let's play our own Ceratops. This is going to flip, right? Yep. Great. What a treat. No attacks. It's good news for us. Oh, baby and Aerosaur. Yep. I mean, the top decks are real. I understand. We'll put it on the tops. Now, let's think about this, because I think I can force what? You'll have to block. If I attack with everything, you have to block this here, and you have to block this here to not die. So I think that's what we'll do. Hope I'm not thinking about this incorrectly. I believe you have to block Branchwalker here, and you have to block Ceratops here, and then you still take 4. Yep. Of course. Shit. Relevant text is relevant. Well, that's a mistake. And still go to 1, and our Spires is still good, and we have a flyer. So like but that's bad. I don't know, maybe I'm still supposed to make that attack knowing what that card actually does. All right. Quick 2-0, baby. Pretty happy with how that worked out, for sure. Mildly awkward hand on the draw. I don't think it's a mulligan, though. Our opponent mulligans. Makes me happy. It's basically a mulligan if we never see one of our few white sources. We go Forest, Kumina's Speaker. Yikes, this could be over quite quickly, depending what their follow-up is. Having a Storm Tamer ain't bad. Surprise, surprise, an island. We just getting one with the Winded here? Branchwalker, okay. An island is revealed. They attack for 2. I'm fine with that. Whiptail is a good draw. Oh, baby, a blocker. Yeah, I'll offer the trade for Storm Tamer for Branchwalker here. Again, no reason to trade 1 damage for 2 damage, especially when our opponents come out the gate with a pretty aggressive start. Can get rid of the island from the revealed zone. Not going to fire off Dive down there to save it. No real reason to do that. And they play a Siren Lookout. And reveal Unclaimed Territory. Okay, interesting. Well, that's nice. For later. Like, you'll be for later. Play Shapers of Nature. If they attack Kamina Speaker into Shapers of Nature, I think I might just block. I think I might rather get a trick. It's only bad if the trick is River Herald's Boon. What do we got? This is Vine Shaper Mystic. They're your own Shapers of Nature. Great. I mean, not great, but great. Yep, that's fine. Take 1. And a Jungle Delver. You've got to whip it. Yeah, I mean, I could attack. I don't really want them to block, and I do really kind of need the Shapers back as a blocker myself. So that's where we're at. Opponent drops an island. They've unmulliganed quite well with their 2 explorers finding them lands. Let's see what this is all about. Just going for it, main phase. Interesting way to tap, because now I know you can't have anything if you want to attack, which they don't. Great, so now I get to play Compass. Oh, I still think I'd rather have Compass here. Yeah, I think we're just going Compass. Hold up the activation and dive down. Because I like that we can double block the speaker, and if they want to drop a counter on it to kill Grazing Whiptail, then we can just dive down the Whiptail and yeah, we're only killing a 1-drop, but yep. Double block. I assume they go for Whiptail. They might just go for Shapers. In which case, we probably just have to pass priority. And say we're okay with that dying, even though I'm not thrilled about it. Yeah, okay. Waker of the Wilds. Oh, God. We're in trouble now. We are in trouble now. Don't have a way to deal with that. Like, actually at all. That's a good draw. Let's play Branchwalker. I'm probably, well, I guess I'm not shuffling. Do I want River Herald's Boon? I do. I'm going to put that on top. And I'm going to play Shapers. And leave up Dev Down. I just get to make some 5/5s. No attack size. Yep. I guess he just gets to remove it to draw a card, which sucks. I do have to do it though. Yep. Now we get a boon. 1, 2, 3. Go find a land. I guess we won't get to do the thing this turn. What do I want to do? They do get to, like, well, I think I just want to Aerosaur and leap the Shapers. I gotta start winning at some point, right? I think I gotta start winning at some point. I can also just attack with the 3/2. If you make a 4/4 haste, that's a bummer for me. I think we just do this. This could be an incorrect pendulum swing, but the fact that the compass is going to flip makes me pretty happy. So this turn might be awkward, but future turns, yeah, you can make a 5/5. But then you can't be putting counters. You now have too many mana sinks on your side of the board, opponent. So what are you gonna do? Turn unclaimed territory into a 5/5? Oh. Oh, great. You're just going to make us tapped 6/6. That's very good news for me. Yeah, that's how that works. I play a land. I believe attack with the Aerosaur. We'll put a counter on it. We get to pass with Boon and Spires available to us. Opt. And they left the card on top. Shaper Apprentice, sure. They do nothing. Alright, I'll put another counter on the flyer. Go ahead and attack in. Uh-huh. It's a 5/5, baby. What are you doing? Okay. Probably not a reason to put another counter on here. So I'm just going to let that go. Play a land. And pass. Jade Guardian, you got it. Perhaps another counter on the Apprentice. Telling you, you got too many mana sinks over on that side of the board, my friend. All right, let's start by drawing a card. Let's put a counter. Let's, because that's going to keep it for, I think let's go ahead and go put a counter, put a counter. Rebirth is nice. All right. Crack it up, crack it in with the Aerosaur. It's a stressful game. I'm quite confused by this double block. I'll order them that way. Okay, so it's now being dealt 8 total damage, right? Yeah. Not really sure why they thought that was a good idea, but it's not. I'm very surprised we won that game. Oh my goodness. This thematic compass. Good God. Wake of the Wilds, Shapers of Nature, just cards that I can't really deal with at all. They had a few flyers, right? They had the 1/2. I have to imagine they've got a 1 with the wind creeping in there somewhere. So, I don't really see any targeted. I mean, it was like a cute way, I guess, to protect against, what's it called? The +3/+3 trick. I still think I like Canopy better than Dive Down there. Maybe it's better than Storm Tamer. Specifically because of the +3/+3 trick. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. God, remember when we took Sanctum Seeker and we thought we could be vampires? What a different deck we ended up with. What a different deck. Well, this is just about the nut draw here. I will keep this. Speaker, Apprentice, Mystic, Shapers of Nature. Yeah. Opponent mulls to 6 again. And puts a card on bottom. See if they've got Speaker turn 1. They don't. Well, I do. I do. Make sure we play Island on 2. And they get their own Kumina's Speaker, sure. It lifts it on top. Right. I will offer. Do I want to offer the trade? I do. I do want to offer the trade. And I might just block here with the 2/1. Get kind of blown out by +3/+3, but they're not playing anything into that, so yeah, I'm gonna block. Still get max Vine Shaper Mystic value. Kamina Speaker and opt. The old post-play opt, and they put a card on top, which is a land. Great. Ooh. Splash color. Well, drop a Mystic so we can attack for 3 this turn. Your own Shapers of Nature. You got it, man. Okay. Oh, that's such a good draw. My God. Well, we'll attack with the Kamina Speaker, and we're going to play Shapers and another Kamina Speaker. Pretty great to be the aggressor and be able to have Shapers of Nature up, because they can't really, right? I get to now say, okay, well, what is it? Stormfleet Aerialist. I assume that makes its way to the bin. You're not attacking anytime soon, are you? Oh, you want that on top? I strongly disagree. And a Jungle Delver, yeah. So play Grove here, and I'm just going to attack with Kamina Speaker because I'd like to play the 4/4 this turn. I'm fine to trade it off with the Wayfinder. I'll play Big Daddy Tops. Because, like, what are you going to do? Are you going to attack? No, you're not going to attack. So now you've just got a 1/2. Get out of here. You just want a 1/2 flyer that badly? Even if it's +3/+3 and trample. It's a 2-for-1 still. That seems like a very big mistake on our opponent's part. Treasure map's a great draw. We need land. So what do we do here? If we attack with the 4/4, I can kill Shapers of Nature. And that seems fine to me. I'm just going to attack with the 4/4. And no blocks is also just fine by me. We'll go ahead and play Wayfinder. Hope to hit a land. Everything's coming up Millhouse, and now we get to start scrying. Go ahead and scry. Boon on top. You got it, baby. Yeah, baby. Alrighty. I think it's time for some attacks. Because we have Boon and Shaper's activation. Yeah. Opponent doesn't want to deal with it. They're off of it. Wow. Quick 2-0, 4-0. Hopefully we can close this out for my first Ixalan trophy on YouTube. That would be nice. I'd also be happy with a 2-1, but... What a very interesting draft this was, in terms of figuring out what we were supposed to be playing. Thought for sure Merfolk was not an option, and then it just really came together at the end of the second pack and the third pack, and I think that's a testament to staying open, to really not deciding too soon. I feel like a lot of people have a tendency to just decide midway through pack one what their colors are, and that couldn't be more incorrect in terms of being flexible for the draft. All right. Hand needs lands, but on the draw, I think this is all right. Keep. We've got our splash, which is nice, and we've got our only removal spell, which is also nice. Opponent drops a mountain. I'll go ahead and play Sunpetal Grove tapped. We've got Weaver to sort of buy us some time as well. Uh-oh, Big Daddy Dinos. Treasure map. Oh, we grinding out a match now. We grinding out a match now. Frenzied Raptor. I think I'm going to play the... Well, yeah, I think I'm going to play Wayfinder here. I need to make sure I draw lands. Nice. That's what I was hoping for, because I'd like to trade the 2... It as a 2-2 for the 4-2, rather than as a 3-3, but... And a Ravenous Daggertooth. It's just fine. I assume no attacks. Get a Forest. I think play the Whiptail. I think we're just going to continue to develop our board. Yes, I understand they get to keep scrying. Not much I can do about that. Probably need to bring in a Slice in Twain from the board. They bottom with their scry, which is good. Better than topping. Attack, attack. Well, I'm just going to block one. Actually, not sure. Why would I not block both? What? They could have the Dinosaur Stampede thing, but that still kills everything. Why am I not blocking both? Sure Strike. Yep, that's fine. It's actually pretty interesting, because you don't get to gain the 2 life. Yeah. That's all good with me. Oh yes, Thematic Compass. Go ahead and drop the Ceratops, drop the tops. Next turn, if we miss a land, we can just go Compass, search it up. They top with this scry. Hopefully this is just like Colossal Dreadmaw or something. A Charging Monstrosaur, yeah? Boy, do I have an answer for that. Oh. Interesting. So, I think we'll buy ourselves some, well, yeah, it's the least mana efficient play would be to just Pious Interdiction this. But it's already sort of done its damage, so I think I can like Water Trap and Compass this turn. Keep you tapped. Play Compass. Still not ready to attack yet. The last scry. And now you get 3 cards, my friend. And they top. That's very bad for us. They might just be topping any spell here. Another haster. Unfriendly fire. That is quite unfriendly. Yeah, I don't much care for that. Sort of surprised to see them want to trade here, but I got no problem with that. Draw a card. So now I think we're on... I think unfortunately we just have to be on Interdiction here. As much as I really want to go... What can I do? I can go land. I could take 5 more, but that seems pretty bad to me. So I think I'm just going to go Interdiction and pass. They're going to go ahead and draw a card with their Treasure Cove. Tillanolly's Knight, yeah. And we get a land, so I don't need to Compass. Because what I think I just want to do is go Shaper's Vine Shaper. Counter. Pass. And that's the last of your card advantage, my friend. You're done. Go Gadget. I think we just take 3 here. I'll wait till I have Rebirth and Boon up. And even I can reply with the Compass. FCB, that's why you're attacking, okay. And Thrash. Well, we have another Shapers, which makes me happy. Thrash of Raptors, less so. Aerosaur. I think we're going to go find a land. That land is going to be a forest. We're going to play a forest. Now, I can Boon here, and then if they have something, I can Rebirth. So I'm just gonna pass. I don't need to assume that they have something. Attack. Block. Boon. Dust Resolve. Nice. Another FCB. So now I get to Verdant Rebirth. It's just great. Baby, come back. Rummaging Goblin. Yeah, that's some advantage for you as well. You're not drawing lands really for the rest of the game, are you? Oakley dokley. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Jade Guardian, counter on itself. Vine Shaper Mystic. Counter, counter. What do you got here? You got Raid? Alright. Does suck if you have plus... Well, actually no, because I can always just use this. If you go for a trick here. Well, that's what a treat that is. Gotcha. All right. To the skies, baby. Aerosaur is going to launch the Guardian. Though I might have wanted to just attack with the Mystic this turn and leave Guardian back as a blocker. And I think we just play the land and play the Storm Tamer. Loot away a land. Block here. Yeah. I'm gonna counter that. I could have also just used the Spires, which I probably should have. I think we're attacking again here. Okay, gotta keep the pressure on. The other Shapers or the Treasure Map would be our best draws here. Loot away. Another Monstrosaur, a Regisaur Alpha. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, that's quite bad. Okay. You don't have any good attacks, though. I got you dead in the air soon. Gosh. Much flood. Now any dinosaur they draw is going to have trample, or going to have haste, rather. That's bad. Yeah. Rummaging Goblin doing a lot of work for our opponent. As they pitch a Ravenous Daggertooth. Interesting, it would have had haste. Brazen Buccaneers has haste. What do you reveal? Attilanali's Knight. Well, I assume if you didn't want to draw a Daggertooth, you don't want to draw that. But I'm kind of confused about that. Again, you don't have great attacks. I mean, you have attacks, but they're not great. Could we draw something? Jesus. Alright. Really need to not die here. Would be great. And we might. I mean, we're not quite there. We have blocks and a Spires. I think not using that Spires on the Knight that one time was a pretty big mistake. How many lands have they seen? 3. That's 8, 9, 10. So most of their cards left are lands. think looting away these threats was a big mistake. Now they're thinking. Now they're thinking. Also, they have to be able to kill us with an Alpha Strike. Because they'd be dead on the swing back. What sort of wins it for us outright? Just Shapers and another River Herald's Boon. Spike-tailed Ceratops would be a great draw as well, just to hold the ground. I really don't like the amount that they're thinking. Fathom Fleet Firebrand. Well, so I guess they were thinking about, is this good to have? Don't think you can attack. Yeah, this seems like a mistake to me. Yeah. So I basically just get to remove the 4/4, kill a 3/3, and bounce off another 3/3. But I think I need to do the math. If we draw another land, I need to do the math this turn about if we die or not. Guess I can do that now while they're thinking. So, I think this is wrong. I think this is quite wrong. Yeah. They're walking it back. They see. I think. It would have been very interesting if they had swung out and not played Fathom Fleet, and if they tanked for this long and then attacked with everything. I mean, I'd probably just make the blocks that I know to be correct, but... Alright. Please not a land. Okay. An actual threat. If I can deal with 4 things, I'm only taking 6 or 7. So I have to fade a top deck from the top 2 cards. And really the only disaster is if it's a hasty dino. This has trample, right? This one? Yeah. I think we just gotta go for it. Play the Shaper and attack with the Imperial Aerosaur. Because leaving this back, I can't actually block very effectively with it. I just gotta make sure I can deal with the 4/4. I block a 3/3. I block the 3/2. I block this, or I guess I have to block the Fathom Fleet. Block Fathom Fleet. Remove the 4/4. Block the 3/2. Block the 3/3. That's 7. So basically, I'm like fading Unfriendly Fire, but it has to be Unfriendly Fire off the top, or like a hasty dino that has high power. But even then, I think I can just deal with that with Spires. So I think I'm gonna be okay. I think. We're gonna attack with Aerosaur. I mean, you could also just have lands, right? 7 probably of your cards left are lands. You could just have lands. Rummage. Immediately rummage. Do it. Don't think right now. Just rummage. Wow, that seems quite incorrect to me. Unless they know, like, Isn't a like I think they've forgotten that Regisaur Alpha gives other dinosaurs haste, and now this is just a YOLO attack. I have to imagine. Okay. So we're going to block. Block, block. Remove the 4/4 from combat. Nice. All right. Beat the Dino deck with the mass card advantage. Let's see if we can bring this baby home. All right. Did we see anything else to be sliced in twain other than the treasure map? Because I would hate for it to be a dead draw late in the game. Oh, I know what we want to bring in. We want to bring in Legion's Judgment. That's what we want to bring in. We saw 2 Fire Cannon Blasts and on Friendly Fire, so I think we will keep Dive Down in. I also like Verdant Rebirth for the same reason. I feel like Storm Tamer can probably go. It's not doing that much, especially on the draw. I might want another Ceratops. But over what? This Thematic Compass has just really done work for us this game. Or these matches, I should say. Alright, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to bring in the Judgment. And run it like that. The third white card does make me a little nervous, but I know I'm going to draw like a boss. I will keep. It's a bummer that we can't drop the Speaker on 1 if we don't draw Forest, but Speaker on 2 is going to do just fine. I assume we'll be on the back foot again most of the time this match. Actually, that's a pretty dang good draw. Well, no, I'm just going to play the Shaper Apprentice, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to play the Apprentice. I will block and trade if you want, and if you want to play a Dino here instead, then I won't. A little Raptor Hatchling. You got it, buddy. Yeah, 3/3 is really annoying. I'm just going to play Shapers. There's also, like, there's a thought to just, like, play Speaker and hold up Dive Down, because I don't really want them to get to kill this. So I can just play Speaker and hold up Dive Down. That seems okay also. We'll take 4 this turn. Actually, we'll probably take 4 this turn. Alright, we're just taking 3. That's just fine by me. And nothing. Take 2. Just play Wayfinder. Kind of want to hit a spell that I don't want. That is a spell that I do want, but unfortunately I need lands. So now I can double block the Monstrosaur. I hope he just goes Monstrosaurus, swing out Louise, and I get to just go block, block, dive down. Is it Reggie? Monstrosaurus is really good. Yep. So we're going to take 4. I really want the 3-3 to be first. Why won't it let the 3-3 be first? Yeah, I think I just gotta be okay with this. Attack. Block. Yep. Oh boy. Sun-crowned hunters, you say? If he's got unfriendly fire, that's very bad. If he's got +3/+3, that's very bad. But I can't do much about it. Might just be fine with this trade, too. Nope. Sure strike. Crash. Sure strike. Okie dokes. And nothing, huh? Play the speaker. I'm going to try and save the speaker here. Yep, go to 5. You could, oh no! Like, you could stop having stuff to do, that would be great. Scry number 1. I don't think we're winning this game. They put the card on top. Oh no, they put it on the bottom, sorry. Scrying on their upkeep. Oh, they're digging. Bottom again. Nothing, huh? Gotta play the Branch Walker. Hope to find a forest, I guess. Island, you say? I have to double block and it dies. Scry top. Yeah, that's just gotta be a form of GG's. Yeah, you got it. All right, game 3. We just want to be aggressive. We really want to go like Kamina Speaker into River Herald's Boon. That's the hope. I think the rest of this stuff can stay on the sidelines. I would not be surprised if we had to mulligan due to our awkward splashing. But I'm going to probably try and mulligan aggressively if we don't have a good aggressive start. I guess we really only do have 4 creatures we can play before turn 3. It's not good. Do I want an Ixalan's Diviner in here? Maybe I don't want Whiptail. I'm going to play Diviner over Whiptail. Not blocking any flyers. I mean, it's a beefy thing, but Spike-tailed Ceratops is better, probably. 1 extra mana for the 1 extra toughness. It's just, I like having Diviner as something that can find us lands and can block early. Our opponent's making some changes here in the sideboard. Alright, we're ready. Would I like to play first? Yes. Alright, it's not the best hand I've ever seen, but I like that we have Judgment. I like that we have all our colors. I like that we have Compass to flip, so it's not an aggressive hand, but I think theoretically it should be able to go toe-to-toe with what our opponent's doing. We'll see, though. That's a good draw. We'll start off with a creature. Oh no. Oh, that's our turn. I was like, did they miss a land drop? They still have their upkeep stop, I guess. Fathom Fleet. Play Wayfinder. Finds us a Kumina's Speaker. I think we're gonna have to put that into the yard, my friend. I'm blocking if you attack. If it's Sure Strike, if it's just you pumping, it's still a 2 for 2. Surprised they brought in Dual Shot. It's really only good against the Shaper Apprentice. That is shocking. Okay. Play Compass. Play Speaker. Nope. Tilonali's Knight. Play Mystic. Maybe Sure Strikes here. I think a defensive Sure Strike is something I'm alright with. No Sure Strike, okay. What do we got? Charging or Reggie? Well, it's not good. Not looking good for the home team. Land? Okay. We're gonna Judgment the Reggie. And we're gonna leave back some blockers. I mean, they've cast Regisaur Alpha all 3 games. They cast Monster Sword 2 games. It may just be a poor matchup for us. Go like this. Because even if it's +3/+3, it still just trades. So we're trading Crash the Ramparts. Yep, sure. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Bear me a forest. Oh. Meant to keep up Dive Down. That is a mistake. Hopefully it doesn't end up mattering. I mean, Verdant Rebirth is similar to Dive Down. Block. Suncrowned? What is this? Okay. So we're going to go and play Shapers. Keep our tricks up. Dive down. Dagger Tooth. Yeah. Oh boy, we may have stabilized now that the compass is flipping. It has not been an easy match. Here comes the team, our opponent says. Okay. I'm going to block and block. I'm going to put a counter on this. I'm going to untap the 5/4. Damage is going to resolve. Stormfleet Pyromancer is going to target Shapers of Nature. I'm going to cast Verdant Rebirth on Shapers of Nature. Baby, come back. Frenzied Raptor, first main. I assume that means no attacks here. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and put a counter on... I guess this guy? Get it out of unfriendly fire range. That's a really good draw. Go ahead and water trap the Sunground Hunters. I don't know how we're going to win, but we're not dying. We just got a very nice draw from our opponent. I could say the same for you, my friend. Alright, let's go ahead and add a counter. And I think remove a counter. I think we're just drawing a card here. Branch Walker. I think we want that on top for sure. Play a land. Go ahead and pass it over. And now we can make 2 counters and leave up spires. Opponent finds a 7th land. So I think we're going to go and get this out of unfriendly fire range. Play the Ceratops. Pass it on over. I think they're done right now. Okay. Again, get you out of unfriendly fire range. I don't know how we break through. Feels like we need to draw like Aerosaur basically. Another Shapers, wow. That I think we can save for now. I think it's time to attack. We haven't seen Sure Strike yet, right? So they could have that. Just gonna take it. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I would rather just be able to go counter draw if they do nothing rather than see what they got. Anything? Nothing. Draw. Counter. Counter. Oh, baby, a treasure map. That's we're just getting all our mana sinks this game. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and I think attack with maybe just 1 Ceratops and the Weaver. This is dangerous. If they've got Crash the Ramparts, this is quite bad for us. Being at 5 against an opponent who we know has unfriendly fire. I'm going to go to damage. Okay. Play Wayfinder. Play Treasure Map. I don't think we're going to have time for this. Might have actually just wanted to play Shapers there. I'm quite scared here. Their own Treasure Map, okay? Scry now. Put a card on the bottom. Okay. Put a counter on Branch Walker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove the counter from the Branch Walker. Draw a card. Gotta send in these guys. Okay. Seems like this is the turn. They're going to scry on upkeep. Put a card on the bottom. That's good news for us. Oh, let's go. Trophy number 18. First trophy in Ixalan on the YouTubes. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Check me out on twitch.tv/LordTupperware. Twitter, I'm at Lord Tupperware. And check out my podcast, Lords of Limited, on iTunes, Stitcher, and MTGcast. All right. Catch you later.